And welcome back in as we head into our final hour of the night. Coming up, we've got Coach Dale Pruitt, the Plainview Bears, on the phone with us now. Good evening, Coach. Welcome into Scoreboard. I know it's good for your football team to be 2-0 after the first 2 weeks of the season.
It sure is. It's a lot better than 0-2. Last year we were 0-2 at this time, so it feels a lot better.
Well, Coach, I know last week when we talked to you, you talked about the win at Westminster, then playing Randolph. You got off to a stumbling start, but the big win last week, and then coming home for your home opener tonight, and, man, 54-7 over Randolph. Your football team must have played very, very well tonight.
We played pretty hard. We made some mistakes, but we really played hard, and I was proud of their effort. Basically, they scored late on our younger guys, so our defense played pretty good. Anytime you pitch a shutout like that, you're proud of them, and scored a lot of points on offense. And it was we shared it around with several people, and was proud of it. Owen Hope had a 25-yard touchdown run, and also had a 5-yard touchdown run. And so this is 2 games in a row we've played well at quarterback. Hodgins had a 2-touchdown run. Cy Traylor had a touchdown run. Rylan Guess had a 45-yard touchdown run. Jansen Curry picked up a fumble run 30 yards for a touchdown. And Deacon Ledbetter had a 52-yard touchdown run. And our kicker was 6 for 8, which is, we can't miss him. But it's a little better than it was last week. So, we just want to get a little bit better each week.
Well, Coach, I want you to brag on the offense and defensive lines, because that's where all that starts, with those touchdown runs you were talking about. It was the offensive line and your defensive line that must have played well to shut the Randolph team down tonight.
We did. Played better. We played better. Our offensive line is, we got Hayden Otinger and Grant Hampton at left tackle and left guard. They're getting better. Jack Riley Blackwell played better this week than he's played in the early 2 games, which is good. Anytime you are going in the right direction. Cole Holland also played well. Arian Garner plays center. Cole was a tackle, and Jack Riley is the guard. Griffin Traylor played tight end. Did a pretty good job blocking. So did Lucas White. We played with 2 tight ends some tonight. So that helped us defensively. Our defensive front played pretty well. Linebackers played pretty well also. Dawson Sanford starts on the defensive front. Brody Feeney starts on the defensive front. Gage Brown was on the defensive front. At linebacker, Hodgins swapped back and forth, and I'm looking. I know I got another one here. Ty Ditter played some on the defensive front. Kane Armstrong played some on defense and helped us with the big boys in there. Let's see. I'm leaving somebody out. I know somebody's gonna be upset. But
that's what happens when you get old, Coach.
Yeah, it does. Rick Johnson helped us at linebacker. He played well at linebacker. I said Brody did. So I guess whoever the other one was, I left him out. So he'll just have to get on me for next week. But we played. Braden Lingerfeld played good in the secondary. Back there with a couple of others. Trip Ledbetter in the secondary played well. Jansen Curry played well in the secondary. Christopher Sandlin, Sawyer Wilburn. They all played back there, and so it's good to have some kids that's, 2 of them is playing back there as freshmen, but they played back there as 8th graders, so that helped us. They're getting old men now.
Well, Coach, I want to ask you about this. And you kind of sort of went around this, and I wanted to ask you about it. You've got some guys that's got some experience now. do you find the coaching staff you're putting a little more on their plate to be a little more flexible on defense and offense? Where like last year, you kind of sort of had to play it close to the best because you couldn't afford to make mistakes. Now this team can overcome mistakes and be more flexible. Do you think that's true?
Well, we're trying to do some things. Last year we did a lot of stuff where we just played the field. We put some group to the field and some group into the boundary because we couldn't move them around. Now that they're learning to play a little better in just in the regular defense where they're playing right and left instead of boundary and bench as much and that kind of stuff. So that's anytime you play a year, you should get better the next year. If not, something's wrong. So we've kind of had that, and we're ready to get some older boys, and it seems like it's been a while trying to build this thing. So we got to get better each week. Go 1-0 each week.
Well, Coach, you're 1-0 this week. Big win over Randolph, 54-7. Congratulations to you and your staff, and of course the football team there at Plainview. Thanks for spending some time with us on Scoreboard tonight.
Thank you.
That's Coach Dale Pruitt as he picks up another win. I think that may be 321 for him now. Late